In the last video, you made a fundamental shift. You moved from thinking like a passive user to thinking like an active engineer. You learned the 3 core principles that underpin everything in this course, and you got your first taste of the zero-shot formula with its 5 key components. Now it is time to go deeper. Because knowing the 5 components is one thing. Knowing how to apply them with precision across different industries, different tasks, and different goals is what separates someone who occasionally gets a good result from someone who consistently gets exceptional ones. In this video, we are going to master the zero-shot formula from the inside out. We will look at each component with fresh eyes, explore ready-to-use industry templates for marketing, business analysis, and content creation, and work through a hands-on exercise that will have you transforming weak prompts into powerful ones before this video is over. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the mechanics, let's be clear on why zero-shot prompting matters so much. Zero-shot prompting simply means instructing the AI to perform a task without giving it any examples first. You are relying entirely on the quality of your instructions. No demonstrations, no sample outputs, just precise, well-engineered guidance. This might sound limiting, but it is actually your most powerful everyday tool. Why? Because not every task lends itself to examples. Sometimes you are exploring new territory. Sometimes pulling together relevant examples would take longer than just writing a great prompt. And sometimes, most of the time, actually, a well-constructed zero-shot prompt will give you everything you need in a single pass. Think of zero-shot prompting as your default mode. The other techniques we cover later in this course, few-shot, chain of thought, modular systems, are upgrades you layer on when the task demands it. But zero-shot, done well, handles the majority of your daily AI interactions with remarkable effectiveness. The key word there is done well. And that is exactly what we are building today. You already know the 5 components from video 1. Let's go deeper into each one and understand not just what they are, but why they work and how to use them with precision. Component 1, role. The role tells the AI who it is, not just an expert. That is far too vague. You want to define the specific type of expertise, the experience level, and even the philosophical or methodological lens this person brings to problems. Think about the difference between a marketing expert and a senior direct response copywriter with 15 years of experience in e-commerce and subscription businesses who approaches every brief through the lens of customer psychology, behavioral economics. The second version shapes not just what the AI says, but how it thinks. That distinction is everything. Component 2, context. Context is the background information the AI needs to understand the situation it is working within. This includes the company or project, the audience, the current challenge, and any relevant constraints. Think like a movie director setting the scene. Give the AI the full picture it needs before the action starts. The most common mistake people make here is assuming the AI already knows their situation. It does not. Every prompt is a blank slate. Be generous with context, because ambiguity always leads to generic output. Component 3, task. The task is where you state clearly and precisely what needs to be done. This sounds obvious, but most basic prompts fail here more than anywhere else. Vague tasks produce vague results. Action-oriented, specific tasks produce focused, useful output. Start your task statement with a strong verb. Create, analyze, develop, write, evaluate, compare. And be specific about scope. Write a blog post is not a task. Write a 900-word blog post introducing the concept of compound interest to first-time investors who have never used a savings account. Now that is a task. Component 4, format. Format tells the AI how to structure its response. Should it be a numbered list, a table, a set of paragraphs, a report with clearly labeled sections? Left undefined, the AI will make its own formatting decisions, and they will rarely match exactly what you had in mind. Defining format upfront eliminates the need to reformat output manually. It also forces you to think clearly about how you will actually use the response, which often leads to better prompts overall. Component 5, parameters. Parameters are the constraints and special requirements that fine-tune the output. Word count, tone, things to include or explicitly avoid, specific terminology, target reading level, anything that narrows the output toward exactly what you need goes here. Parameters are the difference between a response that is broadly correct and one that is precisely right. They are also where you signal things like keep this jargon free or do not include a disclaimer. The kind of detail that makes the difference between output you can use directly and output you have to spend time editing. Now let's make this immediately practical. Here are 3 ready-to-use zero-shot templates built around the 5-component formula, each tailored to a specific professional context. Template 1, Marketing. You are a specific marketing role with expertise in industry or channel. I need specific content type for product or campaign targeting audience. Our key message is value proposition. The content should specific goals and include required elements, formatted as structured details with a tone. In practice, this might look like you are a social media strategist specializing in fitness and wellness brands. I need a series of 5 Instagram captions for a new online yoga program targeting busy professionals aged 30 to 45. Our key message is that you can achieve real stress relief in under 20 minutes a day. Each caption should build curiosity and end with a soft call to action. Format each as 2 to 3 short paragraphs with an emoji-led opening line and a conversational tone. Notice how that template, fully filled in, leaves almost no room for misinterpretation. The AI has a clear identity, a defined audience, a specific message, a format, and a tone. The result will be dramatically more targeted than anything a basic prompt could produce. Template 2, Business Analysis. You are a type of analyst specializing in industry or methodology. I need an analysis of topic or problem within context or time frame. The key factors to consider are variables or constraints. Present your analysis as format with specific sections. Include data points or metrics and recommendations for goal. For example, you are a business intelligence analyst specializing in retail economics and consumer behavior. I need an analysis of whether our brand should introduce a loyalty program within the context of a mid-sized online homeware retailer with 80,000 active customers and a 22% repeat purchase rate. Key factors to consider include customer lifetime value, implementation cost, and competitor activity. Present your analysis as a structured report with sections covering market context, financial projections, risks, and a final recommendation. Include relevant benchmarks where possible. That single prompt will generate a structured, professional analysis that would previously have taken multiple back-and-forth exchanges to refine. Template 3, Content Creation. You are a type of content creator who excels at style or format. Create a content type about topic for audience. The content should convey key message or emotion and include elements. Format it as structure with a tone. Optimize it for platform or medium and include technical requirements. Filled in. You are a YouTube scriptwriter who excels at educational, story-driven content for faceless channels. Create a video script about the dangers of chronic sleep deprivation for an adult audience interested in health optimization. The script should open with a surprising statistic, build urgency through relatable examples, and close with 3 practical takeaways. Format it as a full script with clearly marked sections: hook, main content, and outro. Maintain a calm, authoritative tone throughout and keep the script to approximately 1,800 words. 3 templates, 3 completely different use cases. Same underlying formula, delivering precision every time. Here is where you put everything into practice right now. Take one of these 3 basic prompts. Give me ideas for my blog. Help me with my presentation. Write a social media post. Work through the zero-shot formula for whichever one is most relevant to your work right now. Define the role. Provide rich context. Clarify the task with a strong action verb and specific scope. Set the format. Add your parameters. Then run both versions, the original basic prompt and your engineered version, and compare the results across 4 dimensions: the specificity of the output, how relevant it is to your actual needs, the overall quality, and how much editing the response requires before you can use it. What you will find almost without exception is that your engineered prompt produces output that is ready to use or close to it, while the basic prompt produces something generic that needs significant work. That gap is the value of the zero-shot formula, and it compounds with every prompt you write from this point forward. One final thought before we close this video. The goal of this course is not just to teach you techniques, it is to build a new habit of thinking before you prompt. Before you type anything into whichever AI platform you use, get into the practice of asking yourself 5 quick questions. Who should this AI be? What context does it need? What exactly do I need done? How should the response be structured? And what constraints apply? This takes seconds once it becomes habitual. And the payoff in time saved, in output quality, in reduced editing and revision is enormous. Every single advanced technique we cover in the remaining videos builds directly on this habit. The frameworks get more sophisticated, the systems more powerful, but the thinking process always starts here. Let's bring this together. In this video, you went deep on all 5 components of the zero-shot formula, understanding not just what they are, but why each one matters and how to use them with real precision. You now have 3 industry-ready templates for marketing, business analysis, and content creation that you can customize and use today. And you have a practical exercise to solidify everything through hands-on application. In video 3, we step up to one of the most powerful advanced frameworks in the entire course, Roses. This is the tool that transforms complex, multi-layered tasks into precise, structured prompts that consistently deliver exceptional results. It is a significant upgrade from Zero Shot, and once you have it, you will use it constantly. See you in video 3.